Today I'm listening for the very first time to Korean singer Park Kiyoung. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. If working on strengthening your voice is a goal of yours in 2021, I hope you'll get my free 5 days to a more powerful voice e-course. It's 5 voice lessons that come straight to your inbox, and you can get all the details in the description box below. Now let's get started. Well, this is a request from way back, probably back when I listened to the Korean singer Kiyoung. I got a request to listen to Park Kiyoung, and it's just languished in my in my request list. I have not gotten back to it. It's been so long since I've listened to anybody from South Korea, and that needs to be remedied immediately. I'm really excited to listen to a brand new to me singer today. It's always like opening a gift. So let's dig in. Rock?
이슬빛 날에는 길을 걸으며 봄비에 젖어서 길을 걸으며 나 혼자 쓸쓸히 빗방울 소리에
Sounds to me like a song that would be at the beginning of a James Bond film or something. There's this espionage kind of flair to it. Really interesting and not what I was expecting at all. I guess I was kind of thinking more the lyric Kiyoung kind of voice. Obviously I don't know this song, so this is new to me. I'm really intrigued. I feel like she's got a really interesting sound so far. And she's beautiful as well, absolutely beautiful. So this is going to be really interesting to uncover the layers of what this performance is all about.
외로운 가슴을 달랠길 없네 한없이 적시는 내 눈에는 빗방울 떨어져
So I just had to stop for a second and look up who were the singers who sang James Bond theme songs. So you've got people like Shirley Bassey, of course, she's the one I think of first. But even people like Tina Turner, Adele. And the reason I'm wanting to kind of look at this is because this vibe of the song so reminds me of that. It takes a special voice to be able to maintain interest and intensity during a song like this. Park is holding her own with this very sparse instrumentation, long notes. She's really singing really nicely and continuing to build the intensity and the interest as the song goes along. To me, it's channeling James Bond theme songs, and it's making me think of the singers who have sung them over the years. I mean, even Madonna was one of the singers of them. You just think of all the different vocal qualities, but yet it all had these similar, it had the same composer, didn't it, for all of the different movies. So I'm going down this rabbit trail. I try to tell you what I'm thinking in real time, and this is where my brain is going right now. So. cool. Gosh. Nice. So now we're hearing her upper register, her upper belt. She's just great, obviously. Yeah, really clear tone. Such a cool vibe. She just really has a command in her stage presence. So I'm hearing this rock sound, but no distortion yet on her voice. That's just really clear. So I'm looking forward to hearing where this goes as the song continues to build. Nice. Interesting. She's a chameleon in this one song. I feel like we're hearing all these different tone qualities. Now we're going into this instrumental vocalist kind of section, and we're getting yet another tone quality, which I'm sorry I had to stop in the middle of it. I'm wishing there were subtitles for this because I feel like I'm losing a lot of what it is that she's singing about. It's interesting watching the people that they've actually shown have been older. So I would just love to know more about this song. If you have information about it, please leave it in the comments down below. I'm always appreciative of the Voice Love Company community for furthering the educational experience by leaving great comments down below. And I just thank you for that. So now I'm getting like Annie Lennox, Eurythmics vibes. Anybody else? Is it just me? I'm really hearing her channel that. There's so much going on in this song. It's crazy. For some reason, this one is really causing my imagination to take off. Maybe it's because the only information I have is the music and her tone quality and her inflections, and it's just causing me to hear what an incredibly original singer she is, even though she's causing me to think about all these other singers at the same time. It would be really interesting to know who her influences are, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because when you are a young singer, you do need to listen to other singers and mimic them almost. You're putting that input, that information of how those people are singing into your brain and into your voice, into your body, and eventually, with enough practice, it comes out as your own style. At least that's how I have experienced it myself, and that's what I encourage my students to do. You have to learn how to mimic in order to actually find your own sense of style. Unless you're one of these prodigies like an Angelina Jordan or something, where you come out of the womb basically singing incredibly well with this really sense of style at age 4. But even Angelina listened to Billie Holiday albums and jazz singers at a very early age. So all of these influences inform who we are as vocalists ultimately. And that's what I'm hearing. That's what it's just causing me to really wonder. So if you know the answer to that, to who her influences are, Park's influences, I would really love to know in the comments below.
나 혼자 쓸쓸해 마음을 달래줘 마음을
Wow. Okay, what is happening right now? I feel like she literally is changing voices as she's moving up the tessitura, the range, as she's inverting and getting higher and higher. She's continuing to surprise me. I literally have chills right now. That section was incredible and so different from the section before. My mind is blown right now. I don't even know what to say because the song is so simple. What's being played underneath her is just the same 4 chords maybe. The instrumentation is very chill, but she is bringing everything to life. Obviously she's the main singer, but she is definitely taking her place as the focal point in what's happening. And she's doing it with so much style. So many styles are happening all in one song. It's quite impressive, really. Again, I feel like I'm asking you all these things, but leave a comment down below. What do I listen to next? Because this is a voice I want to hear again, for sure. There's some distortion. What is happening right now? You know, that's crazy. Let's go back and deconstruct this one just a little bit more. So I just want to contrast the beginning of this piece, where her voice is at, to the ending of the piece.
이슬 빈 날에는 길을 걸으며 봄비에 젖어서 길을 걸으며.
So you just hear her having this very low chest register isolation that she's singing in. And it's got this really beautiful kind of husky, rich quality to it.
나 혼자 쓸쓸히 빗방울 소리에 마음을 달래도.
Contrast that to where she is by the end of the song. I mean, this song is crazy town because it goes from something super chill and that very velvety, jazzy, kind of smoky sound into this rock distortion, super high, blow your doors off kind of ending. All the layers and levels that it took to get from the beginning to the end. And one section that I really enjoyed was kind of midway through where she was doing a lot of sliding up and down and around to get the melody line performed. And I really loved the tone quality in this section right here. The sliding that she's doing in her voice gives me some clues as to why she's able to so capably sing from the lowest low of her register to the highest high of her belting range, certainly her mixie belt range. And it's because she's doing a lot of exercising her entire voice with slides. And holy cow, what an incredible sense of breath control that takes as well. So takeaways for you as a singer: you need to be exercising your voice with lots of slides. We've talked about this many times before on this channel. You can do them on a lip trill, but you can also just do some light humming. Slides are like sandpaper for your voice. So they're going to sand off any of those transition points that you feel. A lot of times the listeners aren't hearing them, but you're feeling them as a singer, especially when you're just starting out. And the sliding, when you slide right through those clunks and breaks that you're kind of feeling at the bridges, the transition points, the passaggio areas, that's going to help you incorporate your entire voice as a contemporary singer. Probably better than anything else I could tell you to do. The other thing is working on your breath support, because you're going to need both of those to be able to sing with the kind of precision and accuracy that Park Kiyoung sings with. Holy smokes. She has got so much technique wrapped up into what she's doing, and has this cool laid back vibe that it all is wrapped up in. She is absolutely fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to listening to more of this incredible vocalist. When you work on your voice like Park Kiyoung obviously has, it's going to pay dividends in the fact that you can sing anything, like she just did in that section right there. She was able to improvise and just go all over the place because her voice is there for her. She does not have to worry about it. And that comes with practice. It really does. It comes with exercise and being diligent to do the work. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves Park Kiyoung. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on wiseo.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Well, if this performance does anything for you today, I hope it lights a fire under you to get into the practice room and sing. Get to working on things like your breath support. Get to working on things like connecting all of the registers together. It's worth doing, and you can see the fruits of it in this performance today. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.